If you have to say I'm an atheist every time someone says something like bless you, then you're truly an ass. It just makes me so angry to see someone say shit like this because the person was trying to be considerate and you ruined it. It bothers me so much every time I hear it. I would consider myself agnostic, but I don't go around flaunting it. I think this goes well with any religion really. Or chew. Natural selection be with you. My husband started saying Godzilla every time someone sneezes and most people don't even notice. The problem is my 6-year-old insists that everyone says it and thinks it's the norm. On the second sneeze he wants you to say Godzuki. This is the greatest thing I will probably read today. So wholesome. I have a cat who, and I have no idea why he does this, meows twice whenever somebody sneezes. My dad picked up the habit as a joke. Now it's a family joke to meow twice at people when they sneeze. My wife and I have been saying grape juice for about 5 years and most people around us say it now too. It doesn't have anything to do with being atheist/agnostic, rather no one in their right mind in the 21st century actually believes a sneeze is expelling a demon from a person who then needs blessing. It's true, Captain. Old school superstition that people say bless you because your soul could escape during a sneeze and blessing you would protect it. Also may come from Pope Gregory I, who suggested saying bless you to protect from certain death from the plague. Sneezing was a symptom. That's definitely not why my family says bless you. I never heard of that until now. My stepfather, a rather raucous individual, would say goes in tight. Saying God bless you every time someone sneezes is really a stupid superstition and practice. Feeling obligated to say it as a form of politeness makes me feel like an ass. Why a common occurrence like a sneeze needs to facilitate a religious benediction is beyond ridiculous, yet if you don't do it or say thank you when someone says it, you're rude. That's my unpopular opinion. It's because it's a part of our society. Ingrained for centuries. It's like if you didn't say excuse me after you burp at the table. It's just seen as common courtesy, and unless it becomes offensive or taboo it will always be said. I always say don't push your religion on me when someone says bless you. Does that go well? Seems like a great way to make people dislike you when they just trying to be polite. Many just say it out of habit/to be polite, not to push the religion. I say it tongue-in-cheek to see if they have a sense of humor. If they don't like my jokes, I don't want anything to do with them. My sense of humor is my self-defense mechanism. If you laugh, you're acceptable. You sure they just aren't giving you an uncomfortable laugh? We just say, he's got the COVID, run. The common saying in Spanish after hearing someone sneeze is salud, which means health. I was looking for this. I said it to a friend one time and he said he is not religious. He must have had the response prepared. I just laughed. As an atheist I used to say gesundheit, but at this point I just don't say anything when somebody sneezes, and I don't expect them to say anything to me when I sneeze. I know some people think that's rude, but I just think we as a civilization are past the point of needing to excuse one another for sneezing. I think it's a weird tradition that doesn't need to be prolonged, and I'd rather not draw extra attention to the fact I or someone else sneezed. I prefer demons be gone. But it's not well received. I usually say STFU. Why should we say anything? It's just a stranger with an irritated nasal passage. That's actually what the bless you thing originated from. During the Black Plague, one of the first symptoms the infected would show was sneezing. The bless you was shortened from God bless you because if you started sneezing, there was a good chance you'd die soon. See, that would be funny. Ops concern is non-existent outside of high school. Literally no adult would say, I'm an atheist in response to a bless you lol. Actually, I am a nurse, and while working in an ICU with other adults providing care, I passed by a co-worker as he sneezed. Out of habit, I said bless you, to which he angrily snapped at me, don't tell me that. I'm an atheist. My reply was yeah, so I didn't say it had to be God doing the blessing, but okay. So there you have it. Adults say our soul things too. You should have just said, sorry curse you then, haha. I mean really it's just a sentiment, doesn't matter what you believe. True, I think of myself as an atheist, but since I work in the service industry I've had people that would bless me or sometimes grab me by the hand and pray for me. Regardless of what you believe, you should be thankful that another human has you in their thoughts for a moment and wishing you the best. Edit, to clarify, in every scenario that this happened, the person involved and I would have had multiple interactions since I'm a customer service agent. Also, me writing grab me by the hand was my mistake. Every time someone would do this they would ask my permission before said prayer. Normally it would involve them asking God to bless me, that my dreams come true, that my path is made safe and are thankful they've met me. A little off topic. I was at a Walmart once with my wife, and as we were shopping there were these young 18 to 20 something kids. They were running full speed around and putting their hand on people, mumbling something religious, then running to the next person. We looked at each other and we felt so incredibly uncomfortable by it that we just walked out of the building. We legit felt like there was about to be a shooting. Sorry for the off topic. Just wanted to share that. There was an older Muslim woman I used to work with. She wasn't good with computers, and would always ask me for help with her emails and Word docs. I'd just be patient and help her, and she would always be so thankful, and tell me things like "Allah be with you" / "smiles at you" etc. I'm pretty agnostic, but this woman was very religious. It always warmed my heart when I heard these things, because I understood how important Allah was to her, and how important saying something like that to me was. Someone sharing something important to them with you is always special, and I'm super happy whenever someone does. Exactly. I don't know a single atheist that's never used Jesus or Jesus Christ as a swear or exclamation if surprise. Including me. It's just part of the language. Goodbye equals God be with ye. Wait, for real? Sure. Yeah, do those atheists not celebrate Christmas? Bless you after sneezing is almost never religious. Someone might try to make it religious-ish by saying God bless you, or something like that, mostly a signal that they are religious, but even then it's still just a phrase. We have to acknowledge someone's sneezing. Nah, the correct response is whatever we decide. Cultural or not, it's obviously also religious. It's a milder form of the under God situation. My guess is it will go the way of Christmas and we'll find a neutral phrase instead. I'm an anti-theist atheist, and I happily accept bless you and have a blessed day and say thank you or you, too, because I don't see those statements as oppressive. To me, the real problems are when religious people say everyone must follow their code of conduct. I'm talking about issues such as abortion, same-sex marriage, LGBTQ+ rights, and being able to buy booze or a car on Sundays. When you combine law and religion, you corrupt both. Someone saying bless you, or any religious equivalent, is never an affront. Rather, it is like your very old grandmother giving you $5 on your 30th birthday. It is not an objectively valuable thing, but it means a lot to the giver. Unless challenged on your own belief, accept that blessing with gratitude and move on. Remember, most store clerks do not really care if you have a nice day, but you do not challenge them on their ways. The words of my father ring true: one can only be offended so many times before becoming the offensive thing, yourself.